Hi Theo, my name's Jo and I'm a big fan from little old England, enjoying my bath. And I have a question for Shane. What is his opinion on age gap relationships? Still seems to be okay for the younger woman and the older guy, but not so much the other way around. So look forward to hearing your opinions. Okay, bye.
Wow, that could be that's somebody's school teacher. She's in the bathtub.
Is that British ASMR in a bathtub?
Yeah,
she's asking me about how I feel about older women.
Yeah.
What, you bring me down here to make me come, dude?
No.
Are you trying to get me hard? Was this a setup?
No, I would never do anything
This is a setup.
like that. Huh? No, I've never.
You invite me over here, you put on some ASMR, get me fucking rock hard, give me some water.
No,
What are you doing? Can you jerk off on this podcast?
No.
What was that? What does she want?
I'm not. Look,
That's the question.
No, yeah.
How do I feel about older ladies?
I've never seen that question. I never seen that woman. I'm glad she's staying clean. I don't know that lady. She's attractive. Obviously, I think she's attractive. Look at the suds on her chest a little. I didn't notice that before. But no, we didn't bring you down here to get anything out of you, man. At all. I mean, just have some information, I guess. What if you just masturbated onto the mic and just left?
What is your question? What is he?
I looked up online if you're married or not.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, man. Yeah, I'm married.
You have two adorable children, I think. It's
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah.
Which I thought I was like, kind of cool. Somebody put that adjective, or is that an adverb? What is it?
Adjective. Adorable.
I was like, that's kind of a nice that somebody went because Wiki is so like, you know.
Oh, they did they talked about that.
Yeah, this guy kills animals. They never put anything nice.
No.
But we'll say this guy has two adorable children.
Did they say that in the Wikipedia?
It really did.
That's
I
really
just
nice.
thought
That's nice.
somebody
It's official.
cared.
That's nice. I remember Googling myself 2 years ago, and the top question was, what does Matt McCusker do? No one has any idea what I'm up to. Little mystery, man.
I like to have your daughter here.
You know how much money it takes for me to keep that mystery going every month?
I'll
It's
tell you
hard.
how much. Where's that fucking Patreon?
Don't touch our beloved.
All of our money's inside. It's a hardship with all of our
Yes.
Bitcoins, dude. It's
Oh
inside there.
yeah, dude, bro, that's that Freddie Mercury kryptonite right there, son. You throw one nugget of that into a fucking into an American Legion, and all those guys will fucking not know what to
It's a
do. with
flashbang, dude. You can flashbang an American Legion with this thing. One guy would pick it up and be like, what the hell? He's like, everybody get out. What the hell?
This is fruity.
Somebody would dive on it, take it for the rest of the Legion.
But he died on his
He'd
butt.
go,
Yeah, like everything everywhere all at once. Get out of here, Jim.
Some guy just saddles it. He just straight like, whoa, dude, that's not how we. That's how you know some of the your military buddies are gay. I think if somebody has to jump
saves on a
grenade,
grenade, does it ass first.
and they do it with their butt. Yeah.
And
Oh,
John
George
Brown.
Custer?
Yeah,
And he was the one dating Indians as well, I think.
that's the one with his arms crossed, crazy hair.
A lot of DIY, man. A lot of dating Indians yourself. You know, they had a lot of those dudes was out there. A lot of them, you know,
Yeah.
dipping in the cornmeal, if you
I
know what
think
I'm
you
saying,
are.
brother.
Bro, what would you be doing?
I mean,
You just get done committing you just get done committing an atrocity. You're not going to want to have some sex?
yeah,
Yeah. At this point, you're done.
right. You're done.
You've sold your soul. You are evil.
That's a good
Let's
point.
go.
Once you go evil,
Yeah,
then you're
fuck it.
then you're in evil.
Yeah, it's like normally I wouldn't just grab this lady.
Yeah.
But I did just kill a family.
Yeah, you're right. Damn.
It's time to go.
That's crazy. Once you go full evil, you're full evil. I never really thought about that. You know, we had a guy that lived across the street from us named Brad, and I think he killed his mother, who was our favorite lunch lady, Annie. Dude, and we loved her, dude.
Yeah.
And she, like, one of her hands shook or both of them shook. And she would, like, get the food, and it was just...
Dude, your whole town got murdered.
Oh, bro, it was such a
Everybody's
risky...
killed.
Waiting for the food to get to your plate, it was like one of those guys that used to drive the dynamite trucks back in the day, you know, on the rocky roads. It was just unbelievable.
Really?
And then the grandson kid, like,
And he got sick of it.
Well, I think they thought that if they killed her, they were gonna get the apartment, and they didn't get it.
No, the landlord kept it.
Somebody else.
Yeah,
got
the
it.
landlord was like, "That's not how this works, dude."
Yeah, dude. Just bad fucking.
This is in fucking medieval times.
Yeah, it was just a lot of
kill him and be the heir to this apartment.
Yeah, just bad organization, man.
Good at it.
I
That
think
can
if I'm
talk and
feeling
be
pretty
funny.
geeked up, then I can do something, you know.
Yeah, you can.
But then I get
sometimes the wheels start to fall off.
I agree. I'm actually very similar. If I'm like, all right, this is fun, I'm having a good day, sometimes I'll just not many funny responses, just
Doing it with a buddy is so fun, dude, because you have like there's just somebody to talk to. Like sometimes I'll do them by myself and I'm like, fuck, I wish there was somebody else here, you know?
I'm doing it by yourself's crazy.
Yeah, it really
That's
is.
so crazy. I can't imagine. How often do you do that?
It really is. I think I do it like once a month right now by myself.
It's gotta be hard.
Yeah, I think it's. Let me think about what it's like. I think sometimes it's just tough because your own. If you have a bad attitude, it's just you. You know.
I can't imagine. Yeah, if I felt bad, I would go on there and
just be like, "Hey, I feel bad."
Yeah.
But then you don't want to be every week like, "Hey, I feel like shit."
I know. I've been in several months of that. Yeah. Every episode, I'm like, fucking hungover again.
Yeah.
God damn it, this is depressing. Yeah.
Really? It makes you feel that? Like every time you show up, you're like, oh, I'm hungover, until you start to notice a pattern, you mean?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Drinking too much. That's but I love it. I love it, dude. I can't. There's no part of me that's like, all right, stop.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
just like, no, you got it. That's what you tell yourself. You got dude, you're fully in control.
Nah, man, you're good.
You're in complete control, dude.
Dude, one time we were drinking with my buddy, and he got into the Uber, right? And he just didn't get his, he had real kind of heavy legs because his mom kind of had heavy legs, but she'll wear tight pants and you kind of couldn't tell. But if you were over there a lot, you knew that she kind of had really stocky legs. And but he was bringing his second leg into the Uber and his sandal fell off, right? So then we had this place we would go in, bro. He fucking shows off.
Oh, no.
Yeah, everybody was just like, he just seemed so much drunker than he was, you know?
Yeah,
it's crazy how losing,
shoe,
we're
losing
one piece of footwear and somebody's like, oh, that guy's.
like a lens of a glasses, one lens. You're fucking hammered, dude. You're a crackhead now.
Oh, yeah, that's insane, I feel like.
Yeah.
Losing a glass is a lens. You got to really, your kids are like, nuh-uh.
Yeah.
Yeah, your kids are like, we're going to order pizza. Forever.
It's pizza time.
Yeah.
Dude, I used to go when I was in school, some type of school. I would go to the library and look at all of that was all my pornography. That's what I would look at. It was that kind of stuff. Heavily, bro. I remember going in there and I would
get you going again.
Oh, I would get erect and then I would put my erection into the book in the library, right? Like up near the shelves and close it as hard as I could on my penis.
So you were like tributing Renaissance paintings.
I was into and I remember I'd go to the certain section and be back there. It was dicey. It's crazy. I never really thought about that. I went through this whole little deal to do that.
That's a lot.
It is a lot.
That's a lot. That's crazy you did that.
It is crazy.
You were sticking your dick in books and smashing it?
Not putting them in. I would open the book. The book was. I'm not saying the book was asking for it, but I'm saying yes. But I would do that, man. I would just the book was willing to be a part of it.
How old were you? Like 7? Yeah. I
was probably 13, maybe 12.
This feels like a 7th grade endeavor.
Just something, yeah. I think it was just I think I just wanted to, I don't know if I wanted to meet a woman from the past or if I was just, that's how I could see pornography.
Yeah. You wanted a woman from the past, you think, maybe?
I don't know. I'm just trying to think of why would I have done that.
Because it feels good to smash your dick into things?
Yeah, that too.
And they were naked ladies?
Yeah, it
and
just
you couldn't, porn back then was impossible. And if you could score some porn in school, dude, I would look at the science book.
Yeah.
It'd be like a skinless woman, and I'd be like, nice.
Yeah.
Like, you can see her pussy. You can see the inside of her pussy. You can see the workings.
Dude, so you were just even to the drawings?
Bro. Give me a biology book. Anatomy.
Dude, I remember 2 moons and eclipse, and I remember thinking it was like breasts, and we would draw
frog's
tits on them.
Be
yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's pussy.
Yeah. Would you rather get hit from the back with a truck or from the front?
Definitely from behind. Pause. Definitely. I don't want to see that thing coming, dude.
You don't.
I don't want to have I don't want to have 1 second to be like, oh, here it comes. I just want to just fade to black. That'd be nice.
Ugh. What sound would you make? I think about that.
Wait, am I in a car or I'm just getting?
No,
hit?
you're just walking. You're out there walking.
Something's not going good.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Something's gone wrong.
Yeah, something is wrong. You're walking out there.
And I'm walking, and yeah, I definitely want it to be from behind.
Yeah.
I don't want it, dude, because if you see it coming your last, you know, you're going to be trying to get out of the way for the last second. That's going to be your last thing you do.
And the saddest part, if one of your friends saw you, because you probably put your hands up and like, yeah, he put his hands up to try to stop it. Like you see that idiot, a fire truck hit him. He put his hands up.
Yeah, you would, dude. You go.
Of course you would. Yeah, that would be tough, man. It'd be tough to figure that out.
What has been like, did you find a house immediately? How'd you find a house down here?
I just had a real estate lady. I was like, I just need a house that's furnished because I don't have anything.
Yeah.
So first house she picked out, I was like, that's it.
Oh, yeah.
And I didn't see it until I moved in.
Nuh-uh.
It was nice. Yeah, I moved in. I was like, it's fucking nice.
Oh, it's like that show where you meet your wife the first time.
Yeah. Like Indians.
Yeah. That's crazy, dude. Bro, because here's the craziest part about that getting married like that is what if you know your parents are fucking lames, dude? Like they've been picking shit out for you for Christmas every year and they pick out like horrible shit.
I don't know. There's also the forced marriage is kind of nice though. Because if I fuck like an ugly chick, I'm like, damn, people are going to find out about this. You know what I mean?
Right.
Now if it's just like, dude, I had to. You know what I mean? It's like my parents made me fuck this chick forever. I don't care if it's a girl's a girl, dude.
Yeah, dude. Oh, I got it. Yeah.
It's like being on a desert island.
Oh, I got to
It's
tell
like,
people next
there
time,
could
like,
be a
oh,
dude down there.
what's that?
I'm saying, like, if you're stuck on a desert island, you're gonna fuck. You know, it's like this is who I'm with. I have to.
Yeah.
There's no judgment here.
Oh, yeah.
We're like Epstein's island.
Yeah.
You know, if you're on an island, you gotta all right, whatever. My bad. That's not that funny.
I think, look, let's talk about it. If you're on an island
you have to fuck,
and there's a lot of young people running around.
You're the only adult. Yeah. What are you gonna do, dude? What are you gonna do? Come on, man.
This way you need to check through your child's check through your child's coloring books easily in there. They could have a couple ninja stars and a bear trap. That guy's out of his fucking mind.
That's good stuff.
I don't think I would like having a dress on. I wouldn't like my genitals just being open under like a little curtain.
You gotta cross your legs.
Huh?
You gotta cross your legs though, like a lady.
Yeah, and I don't want to do all of that.
That's why ladies cross their legs so we can't see their dicks.
Really? Oh, wow. Bro, that's going to be our national anthem in this country in like fucking 6 more years. Dude, that's one thing we needed. We got to bring back the national anthem, bro.
True.
Yeah.
Because it was one point.
It is long, though. I was just, when
really
you got to, anytime I go to a sporting event, you got to stand there the whole fucking time. Unless there's a flyover or something cool.
True, we need some airplanes.
It does kind of suck. Like I went to the Sixers game like 2 weeks ago. Standing for the national anthem does blow. I get it. I did sit for the Canadian. I said I'm not standing for that. Yeah,
Beast.
Bizzle's
Fuck
Canadian.
That. My bad, Bizzle. No, I'm not gonna stand for another country.
Even over there, they call it the "Let's Go Get a Snack" song. Dude, I have had these dreams where I go like undercover boss into like, I don't want to say slavery, but like I'm like an undercover boss, like in a amongst like a slaves, slave group or something. I don't know what they like. I don't know what the correct term is, But I always have these dreams where I go undercover. That show, Undercover Boss or something. I think. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yes, I get it. Sorry, it took me a while. I was just worried about where this was going. Yeah. So you're saying you would want to be a plantation owner that's like undercover bosses.
No, I'm not saying anything like that. Okay, what I'm saying is this.
Is that what you said? It'd be undercover boss.
No, I'm saying I have had dreams where I go undercover boss in like and I'm like a foreman at like a I don't know what you call it, like a during slave times.
Yes.
Yes. And what are you saying?
So that would be a plantation?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you would want to be the boss of the plantation?
No, I don't want to be.
But then how could you be the undercover boss?
Because I'm having dreams where you do undercover bossing where they like send the boss to work at the plantation.
I get it.
Right. Okay.
Do you want to be the undercover boss or are you just dreaming it up for someone else?
No, it's not a dream. It's not like in my, like 20.
You wrote it down?
Hope. Yeah.
You woke up like that. That was a great idea, dude. I'm going to get this done.
It's not on a vision board.
Yeah.
It is just, I have apparitions in my head while I'm resting.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about, nighttime dreams.
Yes. So you want the owner of slaves, and how would he be undercover? What would he have to do?
No, you're suddenly undercover. I just keep in the dream. I'm undercover, and I'm like, oh, what do you guys want to do today? You know, but I'm seeing if anybody wants to sneak out or escape. So it's like I'm
doing
like,
it like for bad reasons.
Yeah, I'm like secret shopper. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? Secret shopper, where people come in and they order the food, but they're not really there to eat. They're sneaking around for somebody.
Sure.
Yeah. But anyway,
I thought you wwere going down there to check on morale and be like, how's everybody doing?
Oh, yeah. No,
like you were going down to be like, any of you motherfuckers trying to leave?
Let's tell me. Look, I don't think
this is bad, dude.
Yeah. Let's just order that Nazi pizza that we ordered last time you were here.
This isn't good, man.
Yeah, and that's our producer Riley Mao. He's never even masturbated in his life, which is true, and that's
Who is
unbelievable.
that?
Riley, the
You've never masturbated?
Never.
Give it a shot.
No, you can't. He's like
it's too late now.
No, it's not too. I don't think it's too late. I don't know. Hopefully he can. I don't know. He might have autism. I don't even know him that well. He's a great guy, and I'm glad that he's here. And, sorry, I didn't mean to bring that up. It just kind of fell in the conversation that. And are you doing okay, Riley?
I am.
There you go.
You just never masturbated.
Nope.
He's part of a religious group, and they don't do it.
What type of religion?
Christian.
Oh shit! Yeah, I'm with you, brother. But I'm still firing him off.
He's with you, but you're more of a Hester Prynne type.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I was a Catholic, and they would talk to you about coming.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I seen a guy throw a grenade one time, dude.
That's
seen
pretty
a
tight.
senior citizen hum a grenade at into a group of not calves. What are old cows called? Older calves.
Heifers.
Yeah, heifers, bro. And yeah, that's
That had to be pretty. Yeah.
It was unreal.
Dude.
And people were like, no way this dude's going to do it. Then he took his shirt off. And when you see him, bro, when an old dude takes his shirt off, he's going to throw a grenade. Like, people were like, no way this guy's got a grenade in his truck. And somebody's like yelling, you queer. And because he's just like, he got pissed, you know. And then he had a grenade and he fucking threw that bitch, dude.
Damn.
Yeah, it was unprecedented, man. Bro, I got fired from BJ's Pizza, dude, when I was a kid we were doing like this under the dishwater contest, kind of me and this other guy, bro.
That's great.
We got laid off, but
What was the contest?
just be under there as much as you can.
Oh, you get in the dishwasher.
yeah, you gotta stay in.
That's a fireable.
And, yeah, dude.
You're going.
Bro, it was like the final one, and I got laid off after that. But I never talked to that guy again. Wayne that hired me there.
No, I don't talk to those people. I got fired from several jobs, and I just never. I'm done.
Yeah,
We're done. There was one I worked at a nursery, it was like for plants.
Oh yeah.
Not for kids, like plants.
Yeah.
And I worked in the patio department, so I was like putting together they just put me in a warehouse and they were like, put together this furniture. I would literally build one bench and just lay on it the rest of the day. And they came back, they were like, you haven't made one thing. I was just laying on a bench. They're like, you know you're fired, right? I was like, yeah, fuck it, I'll head out. Every day I would build one bench and lay on it. It was great.
One bench Gillis, they still call him, man. Yeah, something like that was so magnificent. Well, I had this one fella in our class. He would always walk. We had this chalkboard that was close to the wall, and he would always walk back behind there, and people would forget that he was back there. He'd stay back there for a few minutes, and then he would just fart so loud. Like the class would carry on. It'd be 8 minutes later, the teacher would be giving, and you'd forget it. It was trapped in this little sound space. And it was just
surprising a room with a fart. Yeah. They didn't know you were there. It's fucking hilarious. That's genuinely because you'd startle a teacher. An adult would be like, is somebody back there?
Yeah.
Farting.
yeah.
Somebody behind. Who's back there?
Oh, that's the best. And somebody else. Who's back there?
Who's back there? Yeah. Somebody's farting. And you got to walk out. The fucking dumb grin on your face.
And you're like, I don't know what happened.
I don't know what that was.
High school, if you're young enough and you don't give a fuck about if you're in high school and you don't give a fuck about it really, and you're kind of smart enough to get
you're
by,
unstoppable.
You are unstoppable.
You can do anything because the teachers know it's bullshit.
Yeah,
it's fucking bullshit, dude. Yeah.
Yeah, because they barely finished it, and all they're doing now is teaching it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're like,
so I always wish I could go back. and just be like, dude, yeah, I promise it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Go wild.
Yeah.
Go fucking nuts here. Because I was so afraid because I'd get like hit, by my dad if I like fucked up.
Oh, wow. Really?
Yeah, not if for me it was hard, but no,
Right.
he wasn't like beating me. But it was like, that was always like, if I got like a detention or something like that,
Yeah.
I was like, fuck, my parents are going to fuck me up for this.
Damn.
Yeah. So like, I didn't care about the teachers or school.
Yeah.
But I was like, there is a looming physical punishment for this fart.
Damn. So
yeah.
you had there was some skin in the game. You had to really want it.
Yeah, I actually got the belt once because my friend, the same guy I've been talking about this whole time, Dusty, he farted. We were doing Stations of the Cross, which they just go around and talk about each thing Jesus did on the way to getting crucified.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's like, it's pretty serious and everybody's very quiet.
Oh, yeah, it's like the first 48.
And he farted so fucking loud. And I just exploded. I was crying. And my teacher kicked me out. And I tried to defend myself. And I was like, Dusty farted. And she was like, that's 2, you're suspended.
Oh.
And I was like, I started crying outside. I was like, I'm going to get my fucking ass beat. I got home. My dad, I remember it like it was yesterday. My dad was cutting the lawn in the back. And I just walked out and stood on our back porch and held up the pink slip. He just let go of the mower and it turned off. And he walked in and I ran to my room and he was walking up the steps slapping the belt, dude.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And I was like, he didn't even hit me, really. He was just like, it scared the fuck out of me.
Damn.
It was terrifying.
Sometimes if people have a really thick son, their nickname is always like a starchy food. You ever notice that?
Yeah.
Come on, Tater.
Tater.
Get it done, cake pop. That's what they'll yell at him. Yeah.
Yeah.
Get in there. Pancake batter, they'll call him.
It's my son. Pancake batter. Come on, batter. Get in the truck.
Dude.
We're going to fly a balloon. Just crash. Hang on, Pop. Hang on, Cake Pop.
Hang on, cake pop.
Cake Pop, no.
Cake pop. Dude, and one of their family members definitely shot that bitch down in the distance, dude.
That's also a risk, dude.
Oh.
Anyone could shoot you down anonymously, dude. You can take those things out. You'll never get caught.
Yeah. Pull that up, man anonymously shoots down hot air balloons. Watch, there's like 2,000 videos of that.
Get a Confederate flag air balloon.
Ooh, that'd be cool, huh?
Yeah, let it fly. Get a target.
Go tough, huh?
Yeah, go tough on them. See who wants to shoot it down, you pussies.
Dude, fly it past like the Bayou Classic or something every year.
Get them fired up.
But dude, I will say this: if you hang one speaker out of it playing "Do the Stanky Leg," everybody will let it go by. Yeah.
You ever get any guys talking to you about cum?
We had a professor, I guess, or I think then it was just a teacher,
Yeah.
And he would. I remember he drew a picture of a wiener ejaculating on the chalkboard, and it was he like kind of described like he told us what the feelings would be like. We wouldn't be able to handle it and stuff, and then he drew it like he drew the
ropes.
Yeah, the ejaculate just coming out. It was really insane.
Was he like was he like making the noise with it?
I do remember it was one of those double chalkboards.
Here comes a big one. Oh, he like walked it.
I remember he would put the marker on the board and then walk it across the board.
That's crazy.
It was pretty crazy, man. And he wore the shortest shorts too. He died, man. Willie, I think Derek Usner was his name or something, and I think his son might have died, but he died. But
his son died too?
I'm pretty sure. I don't want to say that, but I'm pretty sure. And he had the biggest mustache. Like his words. Like I felt like his words.
He had a big mustache, and he was talking.
Oh, bro, his mustache came over both lips. So it was like
he's dead.
The words couldn't even. Some of the words you just had to guess what they were. Some people thought he was black. People didn't know what was going on. It was dicey. Well, you just couldn't understand what he was talking about. It was crazy. It was just different times back then.
It was different times.
Well, and also I wonder what happens if they see the horses having sex. Does that set? Is that an awkward time for everybody, I wonder?
I bet they don't give. I think they're like, great, more horses.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I think they're
not thinking of it like us, like porn.
They're not like, dude, he's fucking the shit out of that horse.
Oh, yeah.
That's awesome. I wish I could do that.
Yeah, it's not like Mardi Gras in New Orleans. You see, there's a video of Mardi Gras in New Orleans. Like, there's a cop on a horseback and another cop on, and one horse starts.
The cops up top?
are still on him. Yeah.
Oh, no.
Which I think is the gayest thing you can. It's almost bestiality, too. If you're riding shotgun on a horse fuck, who are you? You notice God still know you? That's the part that really gets me. I'm trying not to jerk off, and he doesn't. So it's, it's interesting.
How many times, do you mind if I ask you about, do you have wet dreams a lot?
I don't.
That's crazy. What happens, Riley? Do you...
But you're saving yourself for
is
a
it
lady.
gay for us to talk about this, or no?
I am.
No.
We're fine.
It's not gay about talking about guys coming.
Okay. All right. What? Do you have a lot of sensations in your body, Riley?
Not really. No.
Yeah, that was gay.
I was gay.
You made it gay. You can't ask about sensations.
I'm sorry, man.
How's it? Have you felt good about moving here? Now, once you moved here, was it kind of like different, or was it different than you thought? Like, what are some things that were kind of cool about it?
I don't know. You know when you move, I was sad for like a week.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was by myself. It was scary. I was used to living in apartments. I lived in Philly and New York the last decade. So I was like, there's usually somebody around. Now I was out there by myself. I got scared for a while. I was scared.
Really?
I get scared at night. Noises.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You think it's a noise and you farted.
It's just waking myself up with farts. What the fuck was that? Yeah, I mean, I was scared for a while.
Yeah.
I was emotional. I would cry during movies when I was at night by myself.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So that's what you have to look forward to. It's scary and you cry. That's it.
Oh, I think that's just part of the American condition these days then. Oh, you're fine then.
Yeah, that was all.
What's better than being funny in school? Farting in class?
I never did it. You did it?
Oh, I used to, yes.
Wow.
And dude, my one buddy used to fart. Yeah, he used to really do it. And he would come up to you and be like, there's a funny joke. He would walk up to you and go, who do you want me to pass this gas to? And you go, you'd pick someone, and he would walk up to their desk, fart on the desk.
Ooh.
How fun is that? Dude, he used to shit differently.
Uh-huh.
In high school, he would shit different. He would come up a different way to take a shit. And me and all my friends would come in and watch him. Like sometimes he would hold himself up from the top of the stalls and drop it in.
Oh, yeah.
He would plank at the top with his ass down.
Ooh.
We got in trouble. A teacher came in. It was like, what the fuck is going on? He was holding himself up. His face was dark red because it was so hard to do, dude. It was hard to do. It was so hard. He would drop like one drop out. We'd be like, yo, let's go. People were screaming. A math teacher came in and was like, what the fuck are you guys doing? Get out of here. We all had to run.
You're like, divide this, bitch.
Yeah,
and
dude.
he's just shitting. Yeah, dude. There is something amazing. Shit is like such magic because it's like you can just make shit come out of your body. It's almost like doing magic, you know? I bet the first time nobody had ever seen it, somebody was like, had just opened their eyes and had never eaten. And then one guy who had already eaten rolled up. And he's like, hey, watch this. Like, that's insane.
Chicks would get wifed up by a lot of these carnival workers and everything, but you could go practice, you know? And like I remember one time I was getting off of a ride and I guess I grabbed two like rails at the same time and it completed a circuit. And so I was just like this, you know? And this black guy, I remember, goes, get on out of here, you. And he called me the N-word. He put his foot on my back and thank God. He kicked me.
He saved you.
Yeah, so thank God, dude. So, yeah, you shouldn't use the N-word.
Getting electrocuted is so fucking funny. Dude.
Oh well, it's surprising, and it's
like
happening.
it happened to my cousin. He was laying.
Really?
He was fixing the VCR, laying on the floor, and he's a big guy. He's big.
Yeah,
and he was fixing it, and he was laying on a wire, I guess, that was exposed.
Yeah,
and while he was fixing it, he just stopped and was like, and he was huge. We were all like, "The fuck are you doing?" Get up! Like no one was like, he's dying. Yeah. Everyone was like, what the fuck, dude? Stop.
Yeah, that's one of the worst things that happens when people are getting electrocuted is people like call them pussies a lot or like quit doing all that gay shit. Yeah. People say stuff like that and you're like
shaking.
Yeah.
What are you shaking for?
Yeah. This ain't a time to laugh, Rodney.
Then a woman screams and then you realize it's serious. I just remember.
Unless you don't have any women in your house.
Yeah. Without women, they are an alarm. They're like dogs.
Yeah.
They scream the second anything is happening.
They know something's
There's a
going
scream.
on. Yeah,
They do know something's going on.
That's a great point. Men are just like, hey, what the fuck's going on?
Women screaming during like a fight.
Yeah, it's hot.
It hurts.
It's
I don't
not
like
hot.
it, dude.
It's
No,
unfortunate.
I'm
Yeah,
just
it's
saying,
unfortunate.
Like, getting your ass beat and having your girl scream while it's happening. Just whoever's beating you up is terrorizing your whole family unit. Like it's.
Yeah, that's a crazy thing about watching fight videos is when the girl is just yelling on the side.
No, stop it. You're like, oh.
You'd
Support me.
you'd almost rather have your girl go sit in the car, or now what if your girl tased the fucking dude and then
That would be awesome.
started yelling just like Biggie lyrics at him and shit.
The things that women went through in the past, I cannot even fathom. All the missing women. In the 70s, you could just drive up and pick a woman up.
Yeah.
And they never.
Yeah, you could just take her out to the woods and beat her.
Just crazy.
Just wail on her.
It's crazy.
There's nothing funny about that. He's getting hard.
Oh,
He's going to jerk off. We're going to jar one out of him.
don't say that to that guy. He's going to friggin' spray beef jerky out of his body at this point, dude. It's going to be
crazy.
something.
You ever like not jerk off for like 3 days? It's like, whoa, I still got it. Imagine 23 years.
Can't even imagine, huh?
That Shirley Temple's got you fired up a little.
Oh, I'll tickle the back
It
of his
does.
legs.
I had a friend who's a friend of their mother's was like a big elephant advocate. She was a rich lady, so she was like save the elephants.
Oh yeah, rich people do that.
That
man.
was her cause, and then she
Their
finally
kids hate them, so they save rare animals.
So then she was like, all right, she went to Africa to like her first trip to meet the elephants, and one of them killed her.
Oh shit!
Killed her, dude. And I don't think people know this about elephants. They don't kill you. It's not fun, dude. They ground you. They use their face and mush you into the ground.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's like when you see people do like those stone ground
Yeah. Into the
flour and
balls.
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just
Like they're artisan chefs. Elephants are.
They are. They'll grind you up.
Oh, that's heartbreaking. Elephant kills woman.
Oh,
in
this is a
return.
different one, but yes, this is also incredible.
Oh damn! Whoa, hold on.
This is awesome.
Is elephant a euphemism for somebody? Because let's go back and read this. Elephant kills woman and returns to her funeral. Elephant kills woman and returns to her funeral to attack her corpse. Wow.
You ever do stuff like that? Get your buddy?
I don't really get into a lot of stuff like that, man.
You don't want to put that out there publicly. Oh, no, you mean you don't do it?
I don't really. I mean,
No,
I
me
think
neither.
I would be. It would take. I'd have to be at like a retreat or something.
Sure.
I think.
It's
Like-
some type of vacation or like a rehab facility.
Oh,
Get your ass eaten at a rehab facility. That'd be a decent place to get it, though, if things are going bad. Someone ends up eating your ass while you're like...
But here's the weird
Got the
thing.
shakes.
One of my friends who you know, who's a big podcaster, told me that he does it and he lays on his back and gets it like that.
Oh, he puts his legs up? What big
Bro,
podcast?
I couldn't even
Tell
finish
a
eating.
name. Dude.
I couldn't even finish.
Expose this man.
I couldn't even
Get him
finish.
out of our community.
I couldn't even finish.
We don't need these guys.
Out of our
We
community.
don't need guys like this. That's a predator.
Oh, it broke my heart, man, when he said it. And I think I was trying to be supportive and we were having lunch and God, it just broke my heart.
That he got his ass eaten
He
legs
said
up.
he held his legs like that. It was just it was a lot for me to just take on.
It's a lot.
And I feel bad saying this in front of Riley over there.
I know.
Man, did you ever buy flowers for a girl or anything
Yeah.
like that? Did you ever do any crazy stuff like in front of a group of people? You're like, dang, that dude must be in love.
Trying to think.
I went to a basketball game once and like gave a flower to a girl at the game, like when she was in the
I think
stands.
I did that.
And it was like people were yelling queer.
Ooh.
You know, people were yelling the N word, dude. I think
I'd be
even.
on your ass.
Like it was like,
If I saw a dude do it,
yeah.
even though
Oh, me
I
too.
have done it. If I saw someone else giving a flower to a girl, I'd be like, pussy. It'd be so fun.
I think
It'd
I
be a
even
real
yelled
highlight.
pussy.
Yeah, you're like, yeah, it got sucked.
Bro, it was so crazy. And I had so much acne at the time. I was afraid to move my face because I thought a lot of the acne
Oh,
would
no.
pop out of my skin.
That's crazy.
Oh,
How'd it go with the flower? Did she like it?
it went fine, man.
'Cause I feel like it doesn't work. Like anytime you go crazy like that and like try to do an over the top romantic thing with a girl you're not dating,
Oh yeah.
Or like if you're like, I want to date you, I got you this bouquet.
Yeah.
It's like, no, she's not into you.
Oh, dude, they had. I remember I used to work with this one guy named Thomas, and he sent this girl this like the biggest cinnamon cake ever, and I'm like, what is a cinnamon cake? First of all, and
What a risk.
Oh,
What an
horrible
insane.
risk. And she thought he was insane.
Yeah.
He sent it to a bar she worked at, so she gets to her bar shift, and there's a
And
huge
they're
like
like, somebody
sheet cake.
sent you this. Do you
Yeah.
know Thomas?
Yeah.
She's like, barely. You got me a cake? And then he has to sit there waiting like,
Yeah.
I wonder how this is going. He's probably loving that fucking cake. He just gets a text like, never call me again. Fuck. Sitting back, launching a cake and sitting back and being like,
Insane.
this is going to go well. And then never hearing from the woman again.
Yeah, that's great.
Just drop it. You forget about it.
And now you can't even go to the bar anymore.
Oh, never again.
That's the craziest
Never
part.
again. That bar's gone.
Yeah.
You got to burn it down. You got to go that night and set fire to it.
My girlfriend has a lot of hair on her ass. How do I approach this? Great question. Let's review this. Do you have
The
a
problem
minute?
is that her asshole is very hairy.
This is on
Well-
Ask Women, by the way, the subreddit.
If it bothers you so much that you can't be with her because of it, you have to straight up tell her about it. Why is she getting all ratchet suddenly? Somebody just reported hair. She's like, you got to straight up tell her about it. Period.
Honey, your hairy asshole disturbs me.
Here's the
can't
actual
say that.
post.
But I think my girlfriend is beautiful and she does a great job of manicuring her lady bits. The problem is that her asshole, and they wrote it like that, is very hairy. It's kind of a turnoff when I'm down there. A few wouldn't bother me, but this is a lot more than a few. Oh. How did you all start taking care of your nether regions? Did you read about it in a magazine or you just do it naturally? How should I approach this topic with her without getting her upset?
Start getting those magazines, laying them around.
Yeah.
When she's taking a hairy ass shit, you can leave one in the bathroom. Ew, dude. Hairy butt ladies.
You
Hairy
brought-
butt, I know.
you
It's
brought
starting
it
to bother me again, dude.
I don't know if I would mind a little hair like on the hips, probably. I just think the actual cheeks, if there were hair on
The
them.
crack, dude, not the cheeks. Like a man's, like an Italian man's ass.
Oh,
Yeah,
God
yeah.
damn, dude. Yeah. Like a fucking Jewish sideburn down there, huh? Yeah.
Getting in her Jewish tunnels. You see them coming out of the tunnels? Dude?
What? Oh, the Orthodox
dudes are in
Jewish
the
people.
tunnels.
Yeah. Bring that up, dude.
Jews, it's better. They're getting some bad PR lately. And
Oh, bro, it's
this
not
might
good.
be the worst one. A guy came out of
Yeah.
Yeah, but myself, I did Mount Kilimanjaro one time with a buddy, and I remember for an extra $150, the Sherpas that go with you will build you a little duty tent, because otherwise you got to just defecate in the wild, you know.
Yeah.
And there's other things shitting out there, you know. There's a lot of animals out there. You're in Africa,
Yeah.
so there's, you know, it's weird when you're out there shitting. You can feel other things shitting in the distance. It makes you. It's got a real Royal Rumble type of vibe, you know.
Everyone's
Suddenly,
out there.
you're not the only one in the ring, you know. And so I remember being up there, and for an extra $150, they'll build you that little, you know, they'll get you,
You
that
need
little, that just little duty domicile. You know, they'll really construction you up a little shit hostel. And so we did it, and thankfully we were able to go in there, you know. But there was a couple times where we couldn't, and we would do it outdoors, out on the mountain.
Yeah.
Kind of nice. But yeah, I guess that school lunch table was the most fun. There was nothing more fun
Did you have to go to church?
than that time sometimes.
Yeah. I went to Catholic school, so we always had to go to church. A fart in church is, I'd have to leave. Wow. If I heard someone fart, I'd be like, I'm so sorry, everybody. I'll never stop laughing. Because then the rest of the time it's quiet. So the only thing you can hear is that burn off the pew from across the room. Just a burn.
From downtown.
Yeah. You hear it. I'm just like, oh no. I have to leave. I have to leave.
Oh yeah, and this is racial stuff. Let's go. This is let's start it up. Hold on. So this is so one of the problems that's happening in society is people can't afford Ubers anymore. And so here, this happened, I think, in this looks like New Hampshire.
It jumps on my car.
He's just hitching a ride, dude.
It's right in front of my car.
Oh no!
What are you doing?
There's a white guy hanging. He's on the front of a black guy's car while the black guy's driving around.
Looks like fucking Pittsburgh.
He's still on my car. Get the fuck off my car.
Oh, don't go sideways, bro. Oh.
Dude, it's unbelievable. The guy didn't just stop and say, hey, senior citizen who is 60 years older than me, who may be having an episode.
His face is so funny.
Hey, buddy, why don't you fucking get off my car? Instead, the guy's fucking listening to Nicki Minaj or Young Dolph. And he's just like, hey, this is crazy.
The Trump hat's so good on that.
This is crazy.
The Trump hat's so nice.
This guy's on my car. Like he's a fucking, like it's a butterfly or something.
That is how I treat bugs on my car.
Oh, it's
I'm like,
crazy.
I'll slow down, see if he gets off.
Dude, you guys have got to
That's
see
a
this.
fucking bug on a car.
It's a
dude.
fucking, this guy is 72 years old. Okay. He's holding onto the front of this guy's car. And we don't know why. This is that Biden shit, man, that people are talking about. And this is people on meds. This is people not having any hope, probably.
I mean, you run out of hope, you're going to have to get on someone's car.
That's what I'm saying.
That's step 2.
Oh, yeah.
You look around, you go, there's no hope.
Well, yeah, and Ubers at a certain point, it's just going to be a bunch of lords in their castles.
Yeah.
The rest of us will be all Ubering each other. It'll be the only job, but everybody's Ubering, so nobody is a passenger.
Nobody's breaking even. We're all just breaking even on this.
Right, totally. So you're literally going to have people holding each other at gunpoint to be their passenger.
Oh, man, dude. Imagine if that was your relative that you just saw that video. You're like, man, he had a fucking manic episode. He jumped on a dude's car. Went for a spin. Just went around the block.
Hold on. God wants us to watch it one more time.
Yeah, it's great. I love seeing his face.
This motherfucker jumps on my car.
I wish I had a view of his feet. Just- Oh.
He said, get off, but he didn't give him time.
He was getting off, dude.
I love how he's just saying, get off my car at 20 miles an hour.
He goes for the exit. It's a tough exit.
Yeah, he tried to take the orthodox fucking tunnel off to the side, but they wouldn't fucking let him, dude.
Seeing that guy roll into the street.
I mean, didn't they have like the head of the Taliban still on Twitter?
Oh, yeah.
And Trump was not?
Yeah, that's a good point.
It's like, what are we doing?
And I wonder how much like hype they lost when they let Trump go, because Trump was a fucking, I mean,
Trump
as ridiculous as it was,
Twitter.
he carried Twitter.
Carried it. Now my favorite thing is his old tweets.
Yeah.
You ever read those?
Yeah, it's so good.
Dude, it's so good. Dude. He's like, Robert Pattinson needs to leave that dog of a woman. She's going to cheat on him. I know it. It's just crazy. He's talking about the Twilight kids.
The best was when Barstool, Dave Portnoy interviewed him and was like, oh, yeah, about the tweets and stuff. Do you ever like kind of proofread it before you put it out? It was like, sometimes you kind of just rattle it off and then you go to bed.
He was tweeting.
Yeah.
That was him.
You think you could do a big crime like that? Do a big murder?
I don't think I could murder. I don't think.
Well, now, you think it's just an empty bottle of Prime on your child's windowsill? Well, open it up and bam, there's some homemade lean topped off with a little mini cachet of nerve gas.
Who was that for, dude?
That's Eric Adams, dude. Yeah, that's true. Who's fucking kid? Was that Hunter Biden's room? Yeah, that's crazy.
But yeah, that actually was. Yeah.
Oh, what's this here? That's a My Little Pony? No, that's a My Little Fentanyl stash. Yeah.
What was Mar-a-Lago like? Was it real fancy?
It was extremely fancy, but it's small. It's small. It's not as big as you'd think.
Can you get it's a hotel room?
No, you can't. You gotta I had to get like clearance. Yeah, like the day before, they had to get like my name and all that shit.
Wow.
Yeah.
Because I got some shows coming up in Florida. I wonder if I could go there.
I bet you could. Wow. I bet you could. It's crazy. There's like a guy with a machine gun at the front door.
What?
You're like, this is
What
wild.
is it?
I think it used to be It's like a club. You can join it. It's like $200,000 a year for membership.
And there's
Something
golf
like that.
too?
There's no golf course. It's like a spa and a restaurant.
Oh, wow.
And that's about it. And
That's
2 pools.
crazy.
Yeah. And he just lives there basically.
Damn.
So that's the fun part. You get to see him walk around occasionally. He plays the music.
He plays
he
what?
DJs.
No, he doesn't.
He DJs the music at Mar-a-Lago.
Nuh-uh.
It's crazy.
And what kind of stuff is he choosing? Is it in like Chingy or
when
what
I was
is
there,
it?
it was Hotel California.
Yeah.
Which is crazy.
And that's also like the most whitest old
So
dude song
crazy.
too.
And then it switched from like shit like that, and then it went to like proud to be an American.
lying.
I swear to God. And then it would go back to that shit. I couldn't. It was like the Beach Boys.
Show's over. We're sitting around with a couple of officers, and one of them goes, with a couple of off-duty police people,
Yeah.
and one of them goes, "Hey, man, we'll tase you if you want." And I was like, "No fucking way. You guys are still doing that shit." And they lit us all up. We got it together as a group and locked arms or
Oh,
whatever.
nice.
Like a Harvey Milk kind of
Yeah,
thing.
yeah, yeah.
And then they lit us up. It was
How'd it
pretty-
feel? It hurt?
You know, it's not as bad as you would think.
Really?
At all. At all. It's definitely a little bit of a surprise, you know? Yeah.
It's gotta feel weird.
It feels like somebody in the fucking like great beyond pressed a fucking doorbell that you didn't know was connected to you, you know?
Yeah. It's actually really, yeah.
But the pain it's not as painful. It's just as surprising as could be. It's like extremely surprising.
They can go through the tasers. They can go through a lot.
Well, they're immune to a lot of disease.
Yeah.
Well, at a certain point, that would be a lot of society too. Is, you know, we'd all be out there just, I don't know. You'd be immune to all the things because you are still alive on the streets.
Yeah.
And you'd want to probably strike back against the rich. When we do this, okay, sorry. Where do we meet up? That's a question I want to know. And that's a big question.
I'm trying to think of there's good cities for this. Austin's a very good city.
Where do you meet up for the revolution?
The mothership, dude. 6th Street. That's perfect, dude.
Bro, half of our military would overdose.
I know.
Okay. On fucking Fireball, all right, before we even made it to the first 5G tower. Okay.
Yeah, there's gonna be some attrition. There's gonna be some guys going AWOL. It's gonna be tough keeping the troops together.
Dude, I wouldn't call a guy who wants to sing karaoke all night. Somebody going.
We're going to 6th Street. We're taking that out. The bum's rising up on 6.
Okay, now that if we take 6th Street out, that would be that I like.
Yeah.
And you're gonna recruit a lot of talented young people. You could probably get, you know, some of the Texas Longhorns, maybe.
Oh, that'd be good.
Yep. Quinn Ewers, he's staying another year. He'd join probably.
I thought we were just recruiting homeless people.
But I think other
But
people are
that's
going to
gonna
get jealous.
get it
When they
going.
start to see you doing
Yeah.
well,
Yeah.
they're like, ah, fuck, I'll do it.
The masks and the swords and shit.
Yeah, because Sig Ep is going to be nothing against a fucking homeless battalion.
Ooh.
Okay?
Sig Ep might be number 1.
Bro,
We
yeah.
might go down frat row and just.
Yeah, dude.
I don't want the boys getting into a sorority. But I will say no sorority. I'll command them. I'll say leave the queens alone.
Yeah, leave the
Leave our
women
white
alone.
queens alone.
Isn't it? Now, if you want to get into some of these young fellas,
Rock these boys, dude.
then that's up to you, dude. If you want to get into some fucking Sigma Alpha Epstein over here and see what these fellas are doing.
That's the bum army is gonna be tough to control, dude.
But I don't think control is the one term
I
you
know,
wanna
but they're gonna
use.
get loose, dude. They're gonna fucking every victory. They're gonna rape everybody, dude.
But they're
They're gonna fucking turn on each other right away.
no, they won't change.
Yes, they will, dude.
They're going to have to
Cool
go
if
with
they
us.
did Biden again. If they were like, dude, 4 more years, he's fine.
He's just laying down somewhere. Yeah.
They're like, he's our guy. He's sharp as shit off camera. He gets nervous. They do need to try. It's laughable, but they could. You
It's
never know.
fucking laughable, man.
I hope they get Hillary.
Oh, wow.
I hope they get Hillary. Dude, if we get Trump, Hillary,
Oh, again,
bro,
the rematch?
I'll go crazy.
Yes.
Look, I was like, I didn't vote for Trump. I never voted. I didn't vote for Trump. This one, I'd be like,
Yeah.
Trump's gotta win this. Like, I'd be so pumped, dude.
Oh, that'd be exciting, dude. Yeah.
Well, you know what always gets me every year is that video of the blind guy playing football
That's
that comes
the
up.
That blind child playing football. It's so funny. Dude.
Bring
It's
something
funny
up.
because it's you know what I mean. It's not fun. I'm not laughing at the.
No, it's not funny because the guy's blind. It's funny because
It just goes exactly how you think it's gonna go.
yeah, and the reporter pretends. This is what's funny about it. Is the reporter's what makes it fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
Because they're like, hey, this makes perfect normal sense and safety for this guy. And then they watch the play and pretend like it's fucking not insane.
I got to do one Rogan show, and I didn't know that I was going to go up first, right? So we're just standing there backstage, and he's like, you guys ready to start the show? And we're like, yeah. And I'd just been kind of like getting busier, you know?
Yeah.
And so like, I think I was probably somewhere in my head, I'm getting a little bit full of myself or
Sure.
something, you know? And so then he just gets on the mic, and I just assume that somebody else is there and he's going to go
Yeah.
up first. And then he's like, ladies and gentlemen, Theo Vaughn. And I walk out there and I'm like, oh, fuck.
Oh, shit.
It's like 3,000 people.
Oh.
Most people I'd ever been in front of, people are still sitting down. And I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
And part of the lights, they were still on for some reason. It was just,
No.
oh, it was so hard, man. It was so hard. That
That
was
fun, though.
That was a nightmare, bro. I mean, it was awesome
Yeah.
and it was super cool, but it was just hard.
Yeah, that sucks. I've had to do that a couple times.
Yeah.
Where like you're on the road with someone big and they're like, all right, you go first. It's
When-
like, I shouldn't.
Yeah.
You're like, no. But you're like, of course. And then you get off stage and fuck, I should have killed.
Right.
But people were literally sitting down and they hated me.
Yeah. Oh, that's
Yeah,
the feeling
get
I
the
had.
Fuck off the stage.
Oh, dude, I wanted to
Yeah.
get out of the, and then I don't even want to get out of the place. You want to get out of the whole city. You
yeah,
want to get
wanna
out of
off the tour.
You want to get off of the earth when it goes real bad.
Yeah.
Everybody